Hello, welcome back to my channel. The other day I did a video on the Vari drive on the Hayter 41. I tried to explain how the width of the pulley alters the speed. Basically that's what I'm trying to say to you. Obviously if you've got a belt that's worn, it's a thinner belt, so therefore the speed will be different. I've got some belts here just to sort of, I bet you can't really see it on the camera. Well, this is the original belt from the pulley to the gearbox. I can't see the camera because I'm sitting literally over outside the workshop to it. Yeah, so it's a pulley from the Vari drive. That's not bolted up there, it's just sitting there to the diff or the gearbox, whatever you prefer to call. Still haven't got the roller for it, so if you can see that on my hand, this roller should be there, but it still hasn't turned up. Hopefully tomorrow. But yeah, this is the belt for that. This is the one I took off of it. Oh, where's the camera? Oh, there he is. That's that one. Where's the replacement? This is the replacement. Now it has actually got marks on it. As far as I know, them marks are supposed to be for wear. Then sort of chuck them away, but this is this belt's dated 2006. I think it's a 2007 Mower, so that makes sense. It's an original belt. This is the new one. I'm trying to, I can't actually see the screen, so I don't know if you can see the difference. We're not talking mega difference in thickness. We're probably talking, I don't know, 3-4 mil difference, but obviously that's going to make a difference in the speed. Stretch wise, I mean, I've stretched them out properly, but I'm just doing this, and there's really not a lot in it. It hasn't had a lot of the old belt hasn't had a lot of wear that way. That's what I say. They still look a good belt, and you could probably put it on something else and it'd last. Yeah, it'd be like actually putting a new belt on it. But because of the width on a Vari drive, that's what makes a difference. And the other thing I did mention in the other video that a lot of companies I know, when you ask for belts to be done, they replace this belt, but they don't replace this belt. This is a 2013 belt, and this is 2006. Proves my point. They don't replace this one, only because they can whip this belt off, and because it'll be thick again, it makes enough difference. But my opinion is, if one belt's worn, for the price of them, they're not dear from Hayter really. It's worth replacing both, isn't it? But anyway, stop me rambling. Right, so what have I done with all the belts? Because this is the same as that one, isn't it? 225, 225. So I've got 225s here somewhere. I'll just get the camera, tripod rather. 224, where's the other 224s? Hold on, I've dropped the belt somewhere, I'm going to have a look. I found the other belt. This is one they replace. It's like, so it's a 13. Don't always go by the year, because it could be on a shelf for a while. I mean, this is a 2004, obviously we're in 2015, this is a 2014, this has just come to me. So they could be in stock for years, you know. But there ain't a lot of wear in the belts at all. I'm trying to get it so you can see, because I can't see the screen. That one hasn't done a lot at all, and I do know the bloke spent a lot of money on this last year, or so he's told me, with someone else. So they obviously replaced that one, or not the other one. The two belt numbers you want, just in case you want to get them. The big belt, where's this one? Is 411024, and the little drive belt is 411025. So they're pretty easy to remember. What I do, Just to replace this one here, the back belt, the belt from the pulleys to the diff or the drive, gearbox, whatever. I've always just whipped the bolt out, took the spring off and whipped the bolt out the pulley holder, because just gives you a little bit more room to get past the bracket what the pulley's on. Just gives you a little bit more room. You don't need a lot, but it just gives you a little bit more. If you've got time to squeeze it in there with something and risk, messing the belt up, you can do it. The old belt with that little couple of mil off, 3 or 4 mil off, that came out easy. But obviously getting a new one is a little bit different. So I'm going to hook it over there, over this pulley. I'm bound to swear, so I'm going to turn the camera off while I just hook it over, and then I'll get it set up again, and then I'll show you the rest of changing the belt. Right, I've moved the camera, so I don't know what to say, if you can still see or not. But yeah, all I've done, I didn't swear, but like I said I might. But the easiest way, like so far, is the easiest way to show you. You're still with the bolt out, to hook it over both pulleys. It goes to the top, from the axle, from the diff rather, to the top pulley of the two, or the furthest one away from me. It's easier to put it on like that, put them both on, and then hook it up. Still got to put the spring in there. Right, now this goes. I've cut a bit of video out actually, because I actually filmed a bit with me standing in the way. So I might have shown you this before, but I don't think I have. This is the bracket. This is the bush. It goes on the back of the bracket. So it's a little bit awkward to get in there. Normally put it on first, but it falls off. So I might have to get where you are, because the tripod's right in the way, and I've got 2 streamers on the floor actually there as well, that don't help. Yeah, I might have to just turn you off for a second while I put this on the back. You have that on the back, and the bolt and the washer on the front, obviously that's on the back, so you can tighten it up and it doesn't nip the bracket, or the lever, whatever you prefer to call it. Yeah, I'm going to have to turn you off again so I can actually get where you are. I don't know how good that camera is at that angle. Well, I've just got on there roughly. Obviously make sure when you put this bolt in, you're not cross-threading it. I'm going to tighten it up in a minute. The easiest thing to do is to pull it over so that you've got the bigger gap in it. Gives you a bit more space. I think it's actually dropped off a bit. A bit raunchy on there actually. It's because it's under no pressure. That's better. Right, so I'll just tighten this bolt up. It's not under the pressure of the other belt either, so that's the top belt done. Right, let's get the other belt and we'll put the other belt on. Right, now we're going to put the other belt on. Might as well have it to the right and to the right. Put it over top there, over the boss. Dip it in there, right, it's just over it roughly. Force it in there, like so. Push it around here. A bit of brute force and ignorance on this, I think. Might swear doing this. That's the trouble with the tripod, it's just in the wrong place, and if I put it over this way so I can get to it, you won't see nothing at all. You can see it's over. There you go. That's popped on. All lovely and jubbly. See, the thing is, this is loose at the moment, but I haven't got the spring on it, because the spring will pull the pulleys upwards or backwards, what will keep the tension on this one. Right, I'll just go and get the spring. The spring's in there, look. And I'll put the spring on. Right, when you hook the spring on, goes that way round, so that the arm is sitting in there, and that hooks in, not this cable here, but the other cable hooks in just by, I don't know if you can see that actually, the other cable there. Okay, right, we'll give it a go. What I've done in the past is I've held it, let's sort of get above it, I've held it like that, so I'm out at that angle, and you'll see my arms in the way, like that, and I'll get me trampoline spring puller in the hook in here, and we battle it out and hook it in. Right, that's the next job. Right, got that spring on. I haven't put a bit of film on because I'd company in here at the time, so plus I did swear a little bit because I hooked it on the back. What you got to do when you get it through, the spring through, I don't know if you can see it, it comes through the back, sometimes it slips down onto this nut. What it did do, and I didn't realise, it slipped down, so because I pulled it all on there, and then I realised, so I had to take it off, and every time I hooked it on the top here, it kept sliding down on top of the shaft. So what you need to do, when you get it on there, you need to sort of get your finger behind, just behind it, and hold it behind the pulley with a dippis, and then give it a good pull, you know, to make sure, and then hook it over. We've got somebody else coming around now. Not decided not to come down here, it's fine. So that's how you get your belts on. It's not rocket science. Belts will get a bit tight, but you can sort of force this about a bit. Yeah, but that's basically all there is to it. You can take this apart if you really wanted to and try to turn it that way, but I wouldn't bother. You might find that your belts are a little bit not quite so stiff, and you don't take this off at all. You can just slop it over there and slop it over and feed it through. Just depends. I mean, I find it just easy to undo a bolt and pull it all off, and so you know it's there. I mean, the only problem is that spring. That wouldn't have been too bad. I think if I didn't have somebody down here talking to me at the time, and I'd have been concentrating what I was doing a bit more. Just trying to sort of dates on this. I said a new. I think I said a new gearbox put on it. It's a 14. That's a 14 on there. So, so why they didn't pick up that bracket then? Well, so I know he spent a lot of money on it. We're a well-known place, but if you put that on new, that belt on new, wouldn't you put that belt on new? I don't know. That's what I'd have done. Like I said, he's had loads of trouble with this roller. It's a bit suspicious now. I think that's a bit weird because why have you just put a new box on it and then have all this trouble with this roller? And this sprocket's well worn. I mean, I'm going to replace. I'm going to just put it on as it is, but it's well worn. Surely, if you're going to replace that, you'd. I don't know. Bit weird, isn't it? There you go. What can I say? Yeah, so there's some work done on this. Like I say, I know you spent lots of money. Weird. Right. I've just got to wait for the roller to come now. So yeah, that'll be the next video. I think I'll do one of putting that together. Could be interesting, couldn't it, I suppose? Yeah, like I said before in the other video, it's the one piece roller on this one. I'm sure I mentioned it in the other video, and the engine's chewed out of it. He did fit this one himself, as far as I was told. I think he fitted two of these, and for some reason, I don't know if he just made a pig's ear of it, or it's just not very good what he's fitted on. He just had a bit of bad luck. But yeah. But yeah, that'll be the next one. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. I mean, the bit should be here tomorrow, so I'll give it a couple of days to film it and upload it and cut loads of bits out and swearing out. So yeah, so that should be the next one. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for your comments and all the rest of it. Much appreciated. We're hovering around about the 49, 50 subscribers, what is good. Like I say, I haven't put nothing on lately. It's a job to find something to talk about, to be honest with you, because I get so many things in and out all the time. What do you put on, you know? I could put everything on, but it'd be repeating itself over and over and over again. And I ramble enough as it is now, don't I? So, you know. Yeah, well, there you go. So anyway, thanks for watching, and see you next time.